All right, guys, we are back for another 2,000 point battle report. And before we get into this, I'd like to ask everybody to hit that like, subscribe, notification button. It really does help the channel grow. And I'd like to thank everybody who's done so already. So yeah, I'm continuing to run the gauntlet with Death Guard. I wanted to get a couple, bring a couple different things on and show different units. I keep saying I'm not a Death Guard channel. Apparently, I do put out a lot of Death Guard stuff, so maybe I'm somewhat of a Death Guard channel. Just kidding around, but yeah, me and Eric played one of the early games of 10th edition in these two factions, and we like to run it back, brother on brother. So let's get into it. I have Mortarion as my warlord. He will be surrounded by 2 Plague Burst crawlers. Like you've seen me and heard me say before, I think that 3 is the sweet spot. I think 2 is just not enough, but because they're 175 points, they're a little too expensive in my opinion. I also have 2 Blight Haulers. They will be 2 separate units. It's not one unit. I am still going with the 5-man unit of Blight Lord Terminators with the flail. One has the Blight Launcher. They are going to be accompanied by the Lord Virulence with the enhancement of Deadly Pathogen, which is going to make it +1 to hit, +1 to. No, I actually changed that. It's going to be Shamble Rot, which is going to add 2 to Eric's charge, or subtract 2 from his charge. So that's the enhancement I gave him there. I did bring some Potswalkers in the list of 20-man unit of Potswalkers. I just have to have some screen because Angron can get on me pretty quickly. I have a 7-man unit of Plague Marines accompanied by the Tallyman, 2 bubonic weapons, 2 heavy plague weapons, 1 blight launcher, and then the other plague knives and bolters. And then we have a unit of 6-man unit of Death Shroud Terminators, which are added into my Death Shroud. And I did speak about in Dice Club that Typhus doesn't do much for me, but I wanted to give him a fair shake and put him with the tougher unit, which is my Death Shroud Terminators. That is exactly 1,000, not exactly, but 1,995 points. I also forgot to say I did team up with my local game store, Recess Games. Click the link below. If going into eCourt, buy anything in the store, get 10% off. Use the promo code Monster. When you check out, they'll ship it right to the house. If you don't have a local game store, please use mine. And with all that being said, let's go check out World Eaters. All right, guys, before we get into the list, my buddy Eric's back, right with the light shining right in his face. All right, Eric, what'd you bring with us today?
So I brought some World Eaters. This is a list you guys, if you've seen the channel before, you've seen before. I have Angron the Red Angel. He's my warlord. Accompanying him is a Demon Prince of Khorne on foot. He's got Favor of Khorne. It has changed. Once per battle round, I get to re-roll my Favor of Khorne dice. I have a squad of 10 Jackals. They've got all fixings, an icon, Mauler Chain Blade, Skull Smasher, everything you need nowadays. I have a unit of 10 Berserkers with 3 Plasma Pistols, 2 Eviscerators, and a Master of Execution with the Berserker Glaive, just for that extra damage on the charge, nice and spicy. I've got 2 squads of 5 Berserkers. Each has 1 Eviscerator and 2 Plasma Pistols, 1 on the champion, 1 with the Eviscerator. I've got Lord Invocatus, accompanied by 3 regular 8-bound. The leader has his Lacerators for the nice damage 3.
All right.
And then I've got 2 squads of Exalted 8-bound, just there to do some heavy damage. I'm facing off against some tough bodies. I should have some high strength to go along with it.
No Exalted?
Sorry, these are the Exalted.
No little guy that kicks out all the Executioner?
No, he's over here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I missed you saying that.
Yep.
My bad, dude.
Master of Execution with the 10 Berserker. Maybe I didn't say it. It's always possible.
I might have missed it, dude. I might have missed it. How many points?
This is 1,975 points.
All right, we will be back with the mission and deployment.
We'll see.
All right, guys, we are back with the mission and deployment. So the mission we drew was we have Dawn of War deployment style. Very simple supply lines, which is basically just when you are on your own objective, you got to roll a 4 up, you get an additional CP. It's not, you still get your free one. And then a take and hold, which just hold objectives, give 5 points. Pretty easy. Not anything not anything too hard. Let's zoom this back out. So here is the board today. We tried to put a little bit more terrain on the table, like GW is suggesting we do. So real quick, we have ruins. We are going to play first floor line of sight blocking. So everything in the first floor you cannot see in or out. And anything on the second floor, which I don't think we really have to worry about, is it's yeah, wide open. We do have some pipes on the board. The pipes are going to be cover. Basically everything in this game is cover. And we do have these billboards on the table. If you don't know what the billboards are, it is something that we are offering to members to customize billboards for part of being a membership. And so those are, you're going to start seeing those on the bat reps through the next month, actually through September. And yeah, so I think that's really what it is. That's what it looks like. My deployment is, so I basically kind of bubbled here. Really, it's, I don't know if it's good or bad, but I put the Potswalkers here to try to take any kind of crazy charge that Angron can do to get to me. I also just kind of covered Mortarion and my Blade Haulers with Terminators and more Terminators. So Typhus, hopefully, since he did line up Angron across for me, hopefully Typhus can kick out some mortal wounds. And we'll see what happens. If I go first, then I'm hoping Mortarion or Angron is not on the board. Little hard to say, but we also brought my Malefic Blade Haulers on both sides to head over to get those objectives. And that's right. That's what I did. That's what I have done. Eric, what'd you do?
So, as you mentioned before, I put Angron. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a line on Mortarion, so Angron's going to have to suffice with Typhus if he makes past turn 1. Over here, I put a squad.
I'm pretty sure he's going to make it past turn 1.
Over here, I put a squad of Exalted 8-bound to kind of counter that Malefic Blade Hauler and a squad of Terminators, hopefully, if they live, the stand back and home objective. Inside my deployment, I put the Demon Prince of Khorne to give the Jackals on the objective a 4-up invuln, just because they need that really to kind of survive. And so it's Invocatus with the front line is regular 8-bound, and then right behind him are more 8-bound, and then next to him is Master of Execution Squad, just so he can give his pregame move, his scout move, right, to both those squads. That way, in case I go first or second. And then over here, just another squad of Berserkers in the building. Typical move, trying to come out. They'll probably wait a little bit. Hopefully, if I can, resist the urge to just run out, move forward, and hopefully take that objective in the late.
Resist the urge. The nails are biting into Eric's head. He wants to get in. What was I going to say? If we are both playing tactical, I think we're both playing tactical in this game. So it's not going. We're not going to play a fixed. If you're new to 40k in 10th edition, because I know we do have some new players watching, you get 16 secondary cards, and you draw those cards. You draw 2 of those cards before each round, and then those are the secondaries you have to achieve. So you have to try to achieve in each round. You have to try to achieve what that secondary says, and you get points for whatever you can, whatever the point amount that the cards say you can get. And at the end of the turn, you can discard one of them for CP, as long as you didn't get a CP in the game during the round. So first or second, I know you want first turn.
Oh, yeah, you know it.
See what you get.
1. Ooh, I don't think it's happening.
Anything but a 1, man. All right.
Yep.
Looks like I got first turn. I'll draw my cards off camera, and when I come back for command phase, I'll do it. Beginning of the turn, my play company for Mortarion is going to be reroll wound rolls of 1. And yeah, we'll be back after my movement phase. All right, guys, we are back after my movement phase. So the cards I drew were extend battle lines. Basically, I got that already because I had to hold my own objective and get out to a no man's land. And deploy teleport homers, which I'm not going to get because I had to be within 6 inches of the center and keep him out of 6 inches of the center. I believe you might actually be in the 6 inches.
So you're thinking of area denial. What you needed was to be within 6, wholly within 6 to do an action, which you're just not.
Yeah.
And you just didn't have the movement to get there, really.
Yeah, yeah, that's what teleport homers was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can do
Because
that.
I can be within 6, but you need to be doing an action, and you just didn't have the movement to get there.
Exactly. All right, so we will start. Basically, what I did is I moved up a little bit. I pushed up, tried to keep him off of me. So I brought just moved the Blade Lord. I'm sorry, the Blade Hauler up within 24 inches on Mortarion, just see if I can get some. Of Angron. Moved the Dutch route up a little bit. Pushed all my pox. Actually, advanced my Poxwalkers up just to get them off of Mortarion. Moved this Plague Burst Crawler so I can see this first unit of 8-Bound, and then moved Mortarion over here because I shifted everything this way so I can get some vision onto that unit over as well, and moved him over here to get the extend battle lines. And everybody here is within range of Mortarion 6-inch bubble. So that's what we got going on.
Yeah.
So we'll start with shooting. We will do actually I'm going to do the plague this guy first. Go into that 10-man unit.
Sounds good.
So I get blast, and I cannot see him with this guy. So I'm still going to be hitting on 3s, re-rolling the 1s because of Mortarion. So let's go with and we'll put the entropy cannons into the whatever that first unit is.
8-Bound?
That's what I can. That's what I can reach. So heavy stubbers will go into them as well. Entropy cannons will go into them, and mortars into that 10-man unit. No, you know what? Let's put the mortars. Yeah, let's do it into that 10-man. See if I can. Might want to try to get that. Might want to try to eliminate some of that other stuff over there, but no, we'll do that first. Here we go. Into these guys there.
Yep.
D6 plus 3 for 3.
Okay. That's including blast, right?
It's D6, which is 3 plus 3.
Then plus 2 for
plus
blast.
2 for the blast. Yep. And then so hitting on 3s. This is lethal.
Yep.
These miss.
Oh, I love that.
Exactly. And wounding on 2s. So you get 4. You do get cover on these because I can't see them.
All right, so 3 ups then?
Yeah, whatever. -1. They're -1.
So. Oh, so 3 ups. So I save 2. Take 2.
2 damage.
All right, the first one for my Feel No Pain, 6 up. Kills a guy. Second one kills a guy, so he killed 2.
Okay, into the 8-Bound. Lethal. Just 1. Lethal.
All right.
-3.
-3. I get a 4 up invuln from the Demon Prince back there. I save it.
All right. And then the Stubbers. And then strength 5.
T6.
Or T6, I mean.
Yes.
So 5s. Nothing. All right. And then now we're going to go with the Blight Launcher.
Okay.
Into one of those guys.
Which one?
The first guy, the first unit that I've been shooting at.
Okay.
And then, so then we have the Blade Launcher. We have this. Let's see. So, yeah, it looks like, is he over him? As you can.
Yes, he is over them.
All right. So we have 1, 2, 3 bolters. Should be, 3 bolters.
All right. 6 shots because no rapid fire, right?
What's that? Yep. Hitting on 3s.
Yeah. Ooh, some
These are all lethal.
there.
Yeah, exactly. Plague. These are plague, so they're not devastating. And then straight 4, so I need 5s. Just re-roll this one for Mortarion. So 4 at no minus.
3 ups. I take 2, and then do I take them? I take 1.
All right, and then the Blade Launcher. 1 lethal.
1 lethal.
So,
I save it.
Saves. All right. All right. So we're going to continue to pound. We're going to do the same exact thing with this Plague Burst Crawler as well. Going into your 10-man unit.
All right.
Number of shots. Look at this. Continually just adding, doing 8 shots here. Hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Because I can't see them. 2 lethal.
Much better on the hit roll, though.
2s. So we have 6 of them. At -1, so whatever your cover is.
So 3 ups. So I'm going to take another 2.
2 damage.
All right, so the first one, I'm going to take... He lives with 1, and then he dies.
He dies. All right, then the entropy cannons.
Oh, wait.
Both hit. Oh, wait.
I forgot to roll the battle shock for the first one.
Oh, yeah.
I fail.
Okay. And this, so you don't need to roll the second one.
Yeah.
Both hit. So strength is 10, toughness 5, so 2
6.
or 6. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so 3.
3s. So 3. I think it's -3.
4 ups. Take 1. Roll for damage.
So that's 5. Oh, it's pretty
He
good.
is almost alive. I need 1 more.
That was pretty good. And then the these are the stubbers. And then I need 5s. Nope.
Okay.
All right, and then we go to that blade hauler down here.
Yeah.
I didn't shoot that one yet, right? Yeah. So this blade hauler going into Angron, yeah.
All right.
Maltas.
Yep.
Oh wait, dude. All right, guys. Quick adjustment because they have to be within 18 inches. Maltas are only 18-inch range, not 24 anymore. So I just adjusted that a little bit. And 2 Malta shots hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
Both hit. 5s.
Yes. 1
wound.
4 pinball. Do I re-roll this? No, I'm fine. I'll just take the damage.
I will re-roll this though.
Okay.
1 more.
So down to, so I took 3 down to 13.
Yeah, because I don't know if this is Malta 1, 2, or 3 or whatever.
Well, you wouldn't be in Melter range anyways.
Yeah, in Malta 2 it would have been, but not in range.
Nope.
All right, crack grenade.
Yep.
Hits. Does not wound.
Nope. No
this
rerolls.
guy here into, well, I can only go into those berserkers.
Yep. I will get covered.
Maltas. Both hit.
Deuce.
Both wound.
I get 6 ups because of cover. Nope.
First one.
Yep. 2. He lives with 1.
Oh, there we go, unless you...
4. No.
All right.
The exact opposite.
And then we're going to go... How many are left?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Crack.
Well, 7 including the master of possession.
Good.
1?
-1.
3 up.
Or -2, whatever crack grenade is. Probably should look.
Yeah.
It's going to be important. Crack grenade is -2.
So I have a 4 up. Because I'm getting cover.
There we go.
Which I will save.
Yep. All right. So, with all that being done and nothing happening, again, Death Guard struggle with the shooting. Surprise. No, I don't want to be critical. I'm actually joking. I'm not being critical. So, at the end of my turn, I did score. I'm going to get rid of deploy teleport homers for a CP. And I'm going to score 5 for extend battle lines.
Yeah.
And then we'll draw Eric's card off camera. And we're both going to go up to another CP for the round.
You'll go up 2, right?
No, not yet.
Because you threw away a card.
I went up to 2, yes.
Oh, yeah, because you spent 1.
Yeah, so we did roll the Exalted. What did you roll on your Exalted?
So I have advance in charge and the 6 up feel no pain. All the good, and that's why I was rolling feel no pain.
Exactly. And then I failed on my 4 up to get a CP here, and then the Tailing Man failed up on my. So I failed 2 opportunities to get the CP, so that's why I got that 1 CP there. And glad you might as well roll it.
I will get it.
You will get the extra CP, and we'll be back after X movement phase.
Yeah.
All right, we are back after Eric's movement phase. Eric, what card did you draw first?
So I drew Bring It Down.
Okay.
It's not the greatest card, but he does have these 2 light haulers exposed. So I think I can get it. We'll see how it goes. And I got Area Denial. That's a very nice one. He didn't have enough movement turn 1 to really move within 6.
Right.
So I have the movement just to be there.
Exactly.
For what I did in the movement phase, so pretty much everything that moved advanced outside of these berserkers back here. And I just tried to key up some charges. So over here, we'll see. This Master of Execution does prefer to go into characters, not really vehicles, but hopefully with the Berserker Glaive, You can do enough damage to knock that thing out. We'll see how that turns out. Maybe I might spend the +1 the wound there. Over here, I'm lining up for a charge with some Exalted 8-bound into some...
Everything.
Yeah, I could pretty much hit anything I want, but I'll think about it. These guys are here. I'm not even sure they're going to charge. They might just be there to score my secondary because I'm not too concerned about the damage Poxwalkers put out. They can do a lot, but they're mostly there to screen out my guys. And if Angron isn't dead this turn, screening won't matter because he'll be able to just jump over him.
Right, exactly.
And Angron's lining up to a charge. It depends where we go. These Exalted 8-bound are lining up for a charge into that Blight Hauler. If they don't get there, maybe Angron will go there to try and just remove that piece.
All right.
But we shall see. So I have 0 shooting. So we're just on the charges.
Shooting done.
So I have a charge here. It's a 6-inch charge because he was 18 inches away, and then I auto-advanced 12. So I need a 6. I make it.
All right.
I forgot to say it. Angron will be taking not his +1 to charge. He's taking reroll hits.
Okay.
We're going to go here into that.
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
It looks like a 5.
All right.
So I need 5. I make it with a 10.
All right.
These guys will charge the Terminators. It's a 3, but he gives me -2, so it's now a 5 to get there.
Yep.
I will make it with another 10. And then, because I made my charges, I don't think I need to get greedy and put Lord Invocatus in yet. So Angron's going to charge Typhus's unit.
All right.
Yeah, so it's real close, but I will roll. 6 will make it.
All right.
So, any Overwatch to declare?
No.
All right, so...
I'll move all this and be back.
So I'm going to start with my squad of Exalted 8-bound, actually, right there. Because I'm willing to spend the 2 CP, because I've got my 2 CP for reduced damage if you choose to interrupt. And then that really reduces what they do.
Right.
So that's the plan. So I'll go with that squad of Exalted 8-bound.
So real quick, guys, as we came back in, we came back in talking, actually playing the game. But he charged here, made the charge, piled in there, brought Angron over here, and also brought the Exalted here. And yeah, go ahead, sir.
So I'm going to start with this squad of 8-bound. The reason I'm not starting with Angron is because I saved this 2 CP to reduce damage, and I'm more concerned about losing these guys than I am Angron. So I'm going to start there. So I'm going to start with my leader. He has paired 8-bound Chain Fist, so that's 6 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s because they are double his toughness, but he gives me a -1 to wound. AP 3 and 2 damage apiece. I will be re-rolling 1s for my regular 8-bound over there.
I should have heroic there, man. You put him in range, I could have just heroic and took out those 8-bound, but I didn't do it. We're good.
So, 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. Ooh.
That was not good.
Wounding on 3s, re-rolling actually everything because these are twin-linked, but only the 1 so far. So, 2 at AP2, or AP3.
2 at AP3, so 4 ups. Yep, take some damage.
2 piece.
2 each, so one's going to kill 1. We'll take this guy back here.
All right, and then 8 more from the other 2 guys' Chain Fists. They're different profiles. One's twin-linked and one isn't, so that's why I got to do them separately. These are still hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s, re-rolling only 1s now, because these ones are not twin-linked. So miss these 2. And wounding on 3s. All right, so that's 5 at AP3.
5 4-ups. Yep. Damage?
2 damage piece.
All right, so kills 1, puts 1 on 1. So we'll just pull this guy out.
And then I guess my consolidation.
And then puts 1. We'll put it on this guy here.
All right.
All right.
Yep. Do you want to interrupt?
I'm not interrupting.
You're not interrupting? Okay. Let's go with Angron.
All right. I will spend my 2 CP for Disgustingly Resilient. I know that you do D6 damage, but...
I mean, I do D6 plus 2, so there's always a chance I roll a 1 and I don't kill a guy.
Exactly.
So,
well, you roll a 1, you don't kill a guy. You do how many attacks?
9.
9?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I will spend that to interrupt. Because I'm not going to have anything. Yeah, I'm gonna interrupt that.
You're going to interrupt? I will -1 damage then.
All right. So we're going to do this, that. Actually, pile all the way in this way. Pile all the way in this way so I can get everybody in.
Yeah.
And then typhus.
Sounds good.
All right, so let me, I wasn't expecting this. Let me get the cards. All right, guys, here we go. So we're going to start with the Man Reapers, which are going to be 4 attacks each. I have 6 of them. I need 2 more. Hitting on 2s, no rerolls. That was not good.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it wasn't horrible, but
Yeah, it wasn't great either.
there wasn't a lot of ones.
Are they? Is it lethal?
These are lethal.
All right.
And then wounding on 5s, 6s.
Yeah.
They are strength's 8.
Still 5s.
So 5s.
Yeah,
That's
because I'm down to T10.
Yeah, so at least they're not 6s. That was actually pretty decent. So we have that many.
At AP?
AP2.
All right, 4 ups. So I will take these guys. What's the damage?
It was 2 down to 1.
So 6 up, feel no pain. I'm going to take 3.
3, all right.
Down to 10.
And then Typhus. Typhus has 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s.
All right.
This is lethal. This misses. And then 5s again. Because it's toughness 9.
Yep.
Oops, sorry, dude. So just 1.
All right. 1 save. I will save it.
All right. Now, see what happens.
Yeah.
I only did 3 wounds on him.
Yeah, you only did 3 wounds, but that's okay. So
Not overwhelming.
we were looking at, he does give me -1 to both hit and wound, so I am going to hit on 3s. I will fully reroll the hit roll, and I will wound on 3s because of the -1 to wound.
So that's coming from Typhus to -1 to hit, and it's coming from the Death Shroud -1 to wound.
So hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything. So re-roll these 2. So 1 missed. And wounding on 3s. That one's cocked. So that many saves at your invuln.
4 ups.
Whew, only 2.
Pretty good.
So the first one is going to deal 3.
Oh, 3 damage. Kills it.
Yeah, second one will do
Kills 2.
6. Yep.
All right, so let's not take my chimes off. Oops.
Then I have.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I thought they were wiped. I really did.
I just don't have the attacks with a 4-up invuln.
Yeah.
Angron just doesn't have the attacks to get through him.
The reducing actually didn't matter. Took out 3.
Yeah.
Took out 3 attacks. So I guess it did matter. All right, sir, over here.
All right, so the leader again, he's going to hit on... They are going to get full rerolls to hit from Angron. Okay. So, leader hitting on 3s, rerolling with his twin chain fist. So reroll these 2. So all hit. Wounding on strength 15, so 3s, I believe.
Yep.
Rerolling, because this one's twin linked. So you have 6 saves at AP 3.
6 saves. 5 ups.
All right.
Takes them all. Damage.
2 damage piece.
So that's going to be 10. That's going to be just enough. Does he blow up? He does not.
All right.
And then this guy over here.
Yeah, so I got to roll for my Berserker Glaive. So D3 extra attacks and damage. I will get 2 extra attacks and damage, so that takes me up to...
Well, hold on a second.
Mine's not controlling.
Gotcha.
All right, so yeah, so +2, so he's going to have 8 attacks. I have no CP. I wanted to do my plus, but it was worth it to keep Angron from bracketing.
Right.
So these are going to hit on 2s, and their strength 8, so I believe wounding on 5.
Yes. Yes. Sir.
All right. Hitting on 2s, these go away. Wounding on 5s.
With lethal?
Yep, so that's just 4 mortals.
4 mortals? Okay, he's down to 5.
All right.
He's down to 6.
And what's your toughness again?
Toughness is 9.
All right, then I'll do the Eviscerators. So the Eviscerators, I'm going to have 4 attacks, or 8 attacks, sorry. They're going to hit on 3s, wound on 4s, because I'm strength 9 with the charge.
All right.
Take out these. And then wounding on 4s. So you have 2.
AP?
2.
Takes them both.
2 damage piece.
Down to 2.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. regular berserkers. So that's 20 attacks, 5 attacks
They're
piece.
not killing enough of those guys, man.
No, but I need one more. Can I have 5 more?
You're gonna have as many as you want, man.
All right. Hitting on 3s. I don't like all these 1s and 2s, but you know, turnaround's fair. And these are gonna wound on 5s because strength 6, which is why I really wanted that +1 to wound, and it's all AP 1.
4 ups. Oh,
1.
oh, down to 1.
Ooh. Can't do anything about it though, so it is what it is.
All right, so I get to swing back.
Yes, you do.
So we'll start here. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. That's lethal. Wounding on
That'll
6.
do it.
-1.
4 ups. Saved.
All right. Then we have, let's pile in here. Let me make sure. All right, so we'll start with the Blight Lords. Let's start with Lord variants.
All right.
So we have you don't have any characters in that squad. It doesn't matter because I don't have any CP. So we're going to have 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. That's lethal. And then strength 8, so 3s again. Just 2 at -2.
2 at -2. 5 ups. Take 1 damage.
2 damage.
5 up, feel no pain. Take 1.
All right.
Because they are exalted. That's why they have the 5 up, feel no pain.
And then we have 6 attacks from the flail. Six attacks from the flail, hitting on 3s. That's lethal. And then it's strength 5, toughness 6.
6 down to 5, so 4.
4s. So just 3 of them.
AP?
-2.
5 ups.
-1, I'm sorry.
Oh, 4 ups then. So I take 1.
2 damage.
All right. So here's the feel no pain. 5 ups. Lose a guy.
All right. And probably should have went with the other guys first, but oh well. So we're going to have 4 attacks twice. Hitting on 3s. 1 lethal. Well, that was not good. That was as good as your executioner, man. And then just 2.
2? All right.
At -2 this time.
-2, 5 ups. Save
Just
1.
1 damage.
5 feel no pain. Save it.
All right.
All right.
All right. So I think that's it, right?
Yes, I believe so.
All right. So at the end of your turn, what'd you score?
So how many wounds are these things?
They are 10 wounds.
So I will get 4 on Bring It Down, and I will get 5 on Area Denial.
Okay, 4 and Bring It Down, 5 on Arrow Denial. We'll be back. I'm holding 1.
Yeah.
As of right now, because you have more OC on there than I do. And we'll be back after my movement phase.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're back after my movement phase. So here's what we did. Moved the Potswalkers over here. I'm going to try to get a charge off, a big charge, so I can try to take over this. I don't know if I can get everybody in that to do it. Dropped this Blade Hauler back. Just try to take some shots here, and maybe I can see if I can get them off. He is still within 3 inches of that objective. Kept these guys in combat here. Hopefully they survived them. Moved Mortarion over within 6 inches of these guys to stop Angron from doing any kind of damage reduction or anything. Didn't move this Blade Hauler. I'm sorry, this Plagueburst Crawler. Move this one over. I am just outside of 6 inches. I could not get within Mortarion's range, and keeping Mortarion into that in with that unit. So that's where we are. I'm going to start with Typhus, and on a 2-up. Let's see. Yeah, on a 2-up, we kick off these 6 mortals. Oops. And it's a 2.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 2 through 5 D6 mortal wounds.
Okay. So D6?
D6. Or 4.
I feel no pain. I will take 2.
All right. He's down to 8.
Yep.
All right. So I'm just going to flame
The
him.
blessed number.
Exactly. So we're going to do 4 flamers from these guys into the D6. That's not good. Could have been way better.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
Need 6s.
Yeah.
Go to strength 3.
Yeah, I'm not a T5 on him.
There we go. Reroll these 2 for Mortarion.
Yep.
Nothing.
Okay.
All right, Mortarion is going to put his lantern into them, and then he's going to rot wind into these guys here. I'll put rot wind. Yeah, I'll put rot wind into him as well.
Okay.
We'll do it into here. We'll do it into these guys here.
Okay.
All right, because it's more beneficial. Here's the lantern. Hitting on 2. Hits.
Mm-hmm.
Wounding on 5. Wounds.
Saves.
Okay. Rot wind. D6 plus 3. Man, my D6 plus 3s have all been 6s. Strength 7, toughness 6, 3s. Right here.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
3s, 6s will do devastating wounds. So reroll these for himself.
Yep.
So we have 2 devastating and 3 at minus. I believe they're -2.
Okay. I get cover, correct?
You do get cover, yes.
So I have a 4-up.
They're -2.
So I will take 2. How much damage are they?
Just 1 damage each.
So it'll kill a guy. One has 2 wounds.
Okay.
Oh wait, I didn't roll the feeling of pains against the other one.
Good.
So one guy has taken a wound.
Okay. One guy dead. One guy takes a wound.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're going to do now is put these entropy cannons into. These entropy cannons going into Angron. The stubbers going into this unit right in front of me. Actually, stubbers and mortars are going to go into this unit right here. So let's do that. Let's do the Angron first.
Okay.
Both miss. Weak.
Does he get +1 to hit from this guy? Doesn't the 2 hit?
No, it doesn't because it's only on blast weapons.
Oh, okay.
And then so now he's gonna get 2 on this, but
yeah.
So that's gonna that was better.
You do not get +2. You only get +1. You've killed too much.
Did I kill too much? Really?
Well, I think you did, but who knows?
All right. So hitting on 2s because of the Lord variance. Get these out of here, and then wounding on 2s.
Yeah.
So re-roll this. Nope.
Yes.
Yeah, because of Mortarion, because I'm in range. So we have that many at -1.
Do I get cover?
No cover.
Okay. Then 4. So I will.
2 damage each.
All right. So 4. The first one. So 1. He lives with a wound. 2. He dies. 3. He dies. 4. The guy dies. So I lose 3.
All right. And then the stubbers.
1, 2, 3.
And then strength 5, toughness 4. Toughness 3.
T3.
So 3 of them at -1. You do get cover on this.
Okay, so I will have a 3-up.
1 damage each.
2. Am I feeling no pain? I save.
All right.
All right. Is that all shooting?
That's all shooting.
So I have my battle shock test. I'm good.
Okay.
And then blood surge.
Okay.
4 inches. I'm back in combat.
All right. And then what we're going to do is put everything here into Angron.
All right. Sounds good.
So we'll do the mortars. We'll go into this. We'll go into this unit because, I think we'll just try to get rid of this unit here. Make the charge a little bit better onto Emicatus. Try to kill that one guy. We'll do the entropy cannons into Angron. Just 1.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nope.
Jeez, it's so terrible. All hit. Look, the stubbers are hitting.
Yeah.
5s.
Yeah, 2.
Not in range, so 2.
They're strength 5, right?
Yeah, -1.
They don't wound then.
Oh, they 6.
T11.
All right, so here's my 2. Because I re-rolled the 2.
Oh, yeah.
The 1s.
Yes. So
2.
2.
Still at -1.
AP1. Do I get cover?
Yes, you do.
All right, then I got 2-ups. I save them.
Yeah, cover because I'm shooting through this. It's coming off of.
It's partially.
Yeah,
I'm partially obscured to the model.
Yeah. So all right. Blast.
Yeah.
Man, shooting is terrible. Hitting on 2s are. Yeah, hitting on 2s because I can see him with this.
Mhm.
These are lethal. Strength 8, so 3s.
5s.
Strength 8.
T10.
No, this is in the.
Oh, into the other guys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 3s.
So we have 5.
5, all right.
And minus, they will not get cover. It's -1.
-1, so 4 ups. I should roll these separately. That's fine.
2 damage
So,
each.
all right. So the first one, he's dead. The second one, third, fourth, and fifth. Wait, no. Yeah.
Yeah, hit 5 of them.
He lives with a wound.
He lives with 1 wound. That was Invocatus?
Yes. I should roll them separately because Invocatus has a 2-up save, but that's fine.
You wrote a lot of 1s and 2s.
Yep, so it probably wouldn't have mattered.
All right, so that's that. Man, I'm so aggravated that didn't kill him. And so
Because they weren't battle shocked.
how does that work in the fight phase?
Oh, I don't count as charging.
All right, so
it's an ongoing combat.
it's ongoing combat. All right,
Yep.
so I will charge the Potswalkers.
Yeah.
And they're going to be in with a 9. I'll
and-
move all this and be back.
Okay.
All right, guys. So real quick, 40 attacks from the Potswalkers. I'm only going to roll 20 at a time. These are lethal. Hitting on 5s. That's lethal. That's lethal. And then that one extra hits. I'm just going to set these aside and see if you can't roll at least 1-1.
Yeah, 1s. And he's dead. Do I fight on death on a 4-up? I do.
All right.
So
Are you going to fight there or are you going to fight with Angron?
well, this is not selecting because this is fighting on death. So it's as I remove him. So it does not count as me selecting someone to fight.
Okay, this is part of his.
This was the fight on death ability. The favor of Khorne. Everyone has the 4+ fight on death. So I rolled the dice. So he has to fight before I leave. I'm not selecting someone to fight. So I still get to choose someone.
Okay.
So we'll use Coward's Bane first.
See, that seems Jake.
Hitting on 2s. Take out the 1. Wounding on strength 6, so 3s. Right?
Sure.
Right.
Yes.
All right, so this does mortals because devastating wounds,
Yeah,
and you have 4 saves at AP 2.
What's the damage?
They're all 2. And this is mortals. He lives.
They live. He dies. That's 1, 2, 3. 3 die.
3, and then the Juggernaut's Bladed Horn has extra attack, so I can fight with it as well. These hit on 3s.
Okay.
It has Lance, but Lance won't matter here. So hitting on 3s, I'll use this one. Wounding on 3s again. That many at AP 1, 2 damage piece.
2 damage each.
Mhm.
1 dies. 2 die. 3 die. 3 more die.
And because that is not selecting, I will now fight with Angron.
Oh, no, dude, what I was asking you was.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. What I was asking. All right, guys. So just piled everything in there. Got all these guys up on that middle objective. Now you're gonna fight with Angron into these guys.
Yeah. So here's Angron's attacks, hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything, wounding on 3s. Only 8 this time. Reroll these 2. All hits.
Yeah, still pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, hitting on 3s ain't bad, and wounding on 3s, no rerolls. So you have 6 at your involved.
They've done their job, those dice. New dice. That's not good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to lose probably 5 of them, depending on your roll.
Yeah, I can't roll less than a 3, but this one's going to be 7.
You can't roll less than
because it's D6 plus 2.
All right, well then roll the next dice onto Typhus.
All right, so Typhus is going to take 8.
8, so he's going to die.
All right. Yeah, because the big strike is D6 plus 2. It's essentially a las cannon.
Yeah, all right.
And you get to fight either there or there.
I'm going to go here.
Okay.
Because I'm really not worried about him killing anything with those guys. So we have the Lord Variance.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. These are lethal.
All right.
And then, so 3 at -2, I believe it was.
All right. 5 ups, because that's the invuln. So I will take 2 damage piece, right?
2 damage each.
All right, the first one, I take a wound, and the second one, I take 2, so it'll kill a guy.
All right, and then the flail. 6 attacks, hitting on 3.
Yeah.
And then wounding on strength 5, toughness
5 now.
So 4s. So 2 at -1.
4 ups. I take 1
2
damage. This is my feel no pain. Take 2. He has a wound left.
All right. Then we have 2 swords, 2 bale swords, hitting on 3s. Lethal. Oh, wow. That's what I needed Angron to do. And then 4s again. So we have 2 at -2 this time.
2 5 ups. I will take them both.
1 damage each.
All right. I don't feel no pains. He will die. Does he fight on death? Oh, I need to roll for both guys, but that's fine. On a 4 up. Nope. Neither of them will fight.
All right. So that's good there. All right. So at the end of my turn.
My turn. I have it there.
Oh, that's right.
So 6 attacks with the axe of dismemberment because of the berserker glaive.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s. I'm going to spend 1 to give myself +1 to wound.
Okay.
So that will be with everything, but I'll start with the Master of Execution. So hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on strength 7, so still 5s, or 4s now. But this is 6 mortals.
Yeah, I was going to say. Does he blow up? No.
All right.
I think it's just 1 mortal wound to go through.
Yeah.
All right. So now at the end of my turn.
Yep.
I scored 0. I scored 5.
You got area denial.
Oh, that's right. I did get aerial denial.
Yeah.
You're right. I did get aerial denial for 5. I did get this for another 5. So I'll get 10 points. You're holding
1, 2, 3.
2, 3 for 15. I believe it maxes out, or is it maxed out at 10?
15.
So we'll be back after Eric's movement phase. All right, we are back after Eric's movement phase. Eric, what card did you draw?
So I drew Secure No Man's Land, which I'm in a pretty good... I lost this spot, but I still have these 2. So I'm not too concerned. I still got that one. And I drew Behind Enemy Lines, which I was out in combat, so I started just going forward, putting guys in behind his lines.
Right.
So I've got that squad and Angron.
Okay, so what we did was there was no shooting. There was no shooting phase, so what we did was when we went to the charge phase, charged Angron into Mortarion, and then charged these guys into them as well. And so what is... All right, where are you going to start, sir?
I'm going to start... Well, you have enough to interrupt. I'm going to start here, actually.
Okay.
So my Berserker Glaive from my Master of Execution, he is going to get 3, so he's going to have 9 attacks that are 5 damage piece. I'm going to hit on 2s and wound on a strength 8, but I have a -1 to wound, so I'm wounding on 4s. But I'm re-rolling everything because that is a character unit.
Okay.
So hitting on 2s, they all hit, and wounding on 4s, re-rolling. 6s are 5 mortal wounds, which I will make precision because he's a Master of Execution. So I'll keep this one and their saves, and I'm going to re-roll these 3 just because of his ability. And I'll have 1 more, so you'll have 6 saves.
6 saves?
At AP 2.
All right, so this is going to be 4 ups?
Yeah.
So damage?
5?
5 each?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's just going to kill these Terminators.
Well, precision. So
that was precision?
Yeah. But it's a total of 15 damage, because these are all 5.
Yeah.
So each one kills a Terminator for the first 3.
Yep.
And then 10 to the...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just picking them all. I was picking them all up, but man.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I would like to pile into the vehicle if I have enough, which I think I do. I do. Just enough. So I would like to go there. And that is that fight.
All right. We'll definitely interrupt.
Yeah, makes sense.
Don't want Mortarion to get hit on. All right, so we're going to have 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s. And that's lethal.
Yep.
And then wounding on... can't remember this.
Strength 12? He's right.
On the bottom? How's Mortarion on the bottom here?
Apparently, you're not using them a whole lot. 14.
14. So 3s.
Yeah.
So
2.
2 of them at -3.
All right, at my invuln, I have a 4-up. I take 1 damage.
8 damage.
8 damage?
I'm sorry, 4 damage.
Okay. I was like, whoo, he's dead. But feel no pain. I take 3.
All right.
So I'm down to 5. So I believe he does bracket at 5. So I hit on 3s, but I do still re-roll everything. We skipped my charge phase, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Usually going to take the re-roll. So
here we go. Let's see if Mortarion survives.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling. I'll hit.
Doesn't he not 2s?
He hits on 3s because I'm bracketed.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and unlike Mortarion, I don't ignore those. And wounding on 3s because it's a whole lot of strength. So you have that many saves.
4 ups.
Mm-hmm.
Did not save as many as I wanted.
All right.
So you get let's roll all the damage.
Yep. So 8 plus 10, 18 plus 6. 24.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I'm gonna roll these twice.
Okay. Yeah, because 24, so just roll
So
it.
5s. So we're gonna save 2, 3, 4, 5. So what's this? That's gonna be
7.
7 he's taken so far. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Oh.
He's alive with 1 wound.
Oh, that feels so bad. But it's fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair turnaround. So, that is...
Hold on.
Let me, oh, yeah, your tank gets to fight me.
My tank gets to fight.
As long as it's not shooting me this...
Nothing.
All right.
Brutal.
So, end of my turn. I will get Secure No Man's Land for 5, because I have this objective and that objective.
Right.
And I believe I only have 1 unit wholly within your deployment, so I only get little Bring It Down just because I should have moved Angron the other way, but I didn't.
Right.
Because I wanted to try and tag... The reason why I didn't is because I wanted to try and tag the Plague Burst Crawler after fighting.
Right.
But he lives by a wound, so it is what it is. So I'll only get little, and that is, I think, 3. Yep, okay. 3 for 1, and then 5 for the big. And we're on to your turn.
I'm holding 2, so I'm going to get 10 points. And we'll be back after my movement phase.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we are back after my movement phase, and I just got to start making things happen. So I dropped these guys back here 9 inches, trying to get a charge off there. I brought him back a little bit more. He's just outside of 3 inches, so he can't pile into him. If Mortarion fails to somehow not, if Angron lives through this whole thing, kept him in combat because I'm just going to shoot into him, and yeah, so we have Mortarion in combat as well. So let's go with the entropy cannons first. Just going to do this. We'll do entropy cannons going into Angron. The heavy stubbers are going to go into those 8-pound. And then the mortars are going to go into those guys over there.
Cool.
All right, so mortars first.
All right.
For that's pretty good.
+1 for blast.
Yeah, so we got 3 and then 1 for blast. 5.
10. Ooh.
So here we go. Hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
Ooh, some lethals.
You might get rid of them this turn.
I don't know. We'll see.
That we will.
And hitting on 2s. And then so we have that many at whatever your save is because you could cover.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll these.
All right.
3 ups, so 4.
2 damage each.
Yep. So I gotta roll 1 at a time because I gotta feel no pain. Lose 1. 2. 3. And he lives with the wound. And then my battle shock.
Yep.
I pass my battle shock.
All right. That's the only reason why is if they fail battle shock, then they don't hold that objective.
Yeah.
All right. So stubbers going into. Can I still see them? Actually, maybe I might put my. I don't know if I can see them.
Yes, you can.
All right. I'm just gonna put my stubbers into them as well.
Okay.
Instead of trying to put them into the 8-pound. So We have 4 of them, and then strength 5, toughness
4.
So re-roll this one for Marty. So 3 at -1. So whatever you're.
All right. 3 ups. Take 2.
1 damage each.
And the first, well, it doesn't matter. You kill that wounded guy.
All right.
Whew. I see. You almost killed him.
Stubbers, or I'm sorry, entropies into Angron.
Yeah.
Both hit.
Yeah.
So toughness. I still need 5s.
Yeah. They're T10 now, so.
Oh, so I need 4s.
But that's not gonna do it.
2s are not gonna do it. I have to re-roll one of these.
Okay.
That's still not gonna do it. All right. So we're gonna have to do this. I didn't want to do this, but we're gonna have to. So I'm going to put the mortars. I'm already getting greedy as it is. All right, so we're going to start with, we're going to go with Mortarion. I'm going to start with Mortarion. I'm going to put everything that I have into Angron. So Lantern first. Hits and wounds.
All right.
-3.
Yeah. I take it.
3 damage.
All right. Feel no pain. I take them all.
Right,
down to 2. Ooh.
So Rotwind.
Yep.
So we got 6 shots.
All right.
Yep, that doesn't count.
Don't roll the D10.
Looking for 2s.
Yep.
Or 6s, to be quite honest with you.
All right.
And then 5s.
Yeah.
Strength 7. So I need 5s. 6s will do mortals. No mortals.
All right. So 2 saves.
2 saves.
AP.
AP 2.
Oh,
1 damage each.
4 ups. I live with the wound.
All right, saves 1.
And feel no pain. Yeah. Yeah.
So
live with the wound.
All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put entropy cannons and stubbers into Angron.
Oh yeah.
Everything.
Okay.
Entropy cannons, stubbers into Angron. And I'm going to put
the
mortars into that one guy back there.
Okay.
All right. So
entropy.
Yeah, entropy first because if
yeah,
I'm in on 4s.
True.
Because I'm not in his 6-inch bubble. There you go. And then strength 5, so 6s.
Yep.
Nothing. Reroll. Nope, not in range. All right, and then mortars. This is why you don't split fire.
Admittedly, you had to because of blast.
So only hits once or twice. I mean, and then 2s. Just 1.
4 up or 3 up?
3 up. No. He takes 2.
Feel no pain. He dies. I'm gonna spend 1 and.
Well, he's a battle. You gotta do your battle shock first.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry.
No, you're good. And he's still good. He's still good.
So then I can spend 1, and I'm gonna make that objective sticky because the unit died on it.
Okay, and then that's last for the whole game.
Yes.
Or is that just per phase?
That is for the whole game until you take it.
So I take it. All right.
Yeah.
So now we have this here unit because he hasn't shot yet, and we're gonna put stubbers, entropy cannons into Angron, and the mortars are gonna go into. Now let's see if we can spike and go into these guys here.
Okay.
So, entropy cannons first. Just 1.
Yep. 4.
Re-roll this for Mortarion. And then stubbers.
Yep.
These miss. Need 6s. Nope.
Okay.
And then
mortar into the other
mortars. It's a bad time for all this to be failing.
And
2.
lethal. AP1, right?
AP1. And
So 4 ups because I don't get cover there. Take both damage.
2 damage each.
All right, then 5 ups because they're exalted. Take 2, and it'll kill 1 guy.
All right. And I think we're gonna do. Yeah, that's really it. I have some bolters here, but I'm not gonna put them into that because
don't want me to make you charge longer.
9-inch charge. Nope.
Okay. You could charge the Plague Burst Crawler, but I'm not sure.
And hopefully, I'm actually do that.
I don't think a 3 makes it.
Well, maybe. No.
It does barely,
How about that?
but enough.
All right, see if I can a Plague Burst Crawler.
Yeah.
See
You
if
need to
can
do
get
2
one
wounds.
wound.
2. I've got. Oh
you
no,
got
I do have
wound.
one.
Yeah, one wound.
Yeah. Ooh boy.
1 wound left.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3 attacks.
All right.
Hitting on 3s.
Why are you?
I'm sorry, hitting on 4s.
Okay.
I have no CP left.
Yeah, I can't take shock.
Can't take Shank Shock. All right.
And 5 or 5s.
Yeah, 5s, 6s. It's strength 6.
Yeah, I'm T10 now,
T10,
so
that's
5s.
right. Here we go.
Yep.
Come on, baby. Give me a couple 5s. I have 1 5.
And any AP?
No AP.
2 up.
Ah.
Saved. I'm gonna fight with Angron.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
Really?
Yeah. I'm just.
Oh wait, I missed that charge.
Yep. I'm gonna put everything into Mortarion. I'm not gonna get greedy here because, oh boy, can this get annoying if I roll start. So hitting on 3s, re-rolling all the hit roll,
Yep.
wounding on 3s. So re-roll this guy. All hit. Wounding on 3s. Ooh
Wow.
boy, yeah, that's why you don't split 2.
2 of them.
Yep. You need to roll 4. No re-rolls.
2 4 up. 2 4s, right? Here we go.
2 4s.
1,
There's 1.
2.
There's 2. Oh boy.
Look at this. This is unbelievable. 5 attacks.
Mhm.
Hitting on 2s. These are lethal.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s.
Yeah.
So we have 3 at
4.
4 at -3.
Whew, 4 4-ups. Much. I mean, you can get 2 4-ups, so should be easy. No.
All right, so it's 8 damage.
All right. Here's my feel no pain.
Without it.
He's dead. Cool.
Does he come back?
Well, does he explode?
Does he explode?
He does not.
All right.
That's a shame. So he goes away.
All right. So what I'm going to do is, I might just leave him there because I already have this.
Mhm.
They can advance and charge still.
Yeah. Or I don't have an advance in charge, but they move 9.
Oh, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I think what we'll do is just keep them there. So at the end of my turn.
I get to fight with those guys.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So my master of
I forgot
execution.
these guys are even there, dude.
Yeah, they're still alive, surprisingly. 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. This is master of execution. They all hit.
Toughness 10.
Wounding on 5s.
6s are mortals.
Yep. So there's 6 mortals, and you have 3 saves at AP 2.
4 ups.
Save them. So
and mortars.
6 mortals.
So he's down to 6.
Right. Then the Eviscerator, I have 1 left. I'll miss. And then the 2 guys who are regular, so 8 attacks from them, because they did not charge. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 6s. So 2 at AP 1.
3 up.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah. All right.
I guess now would be a good time to save as any, right?
Yep.
All right. So now, at the end of my turn.
Mhm.
Oh, let me fight back.
Yeah.
Just 1 and moves.
Saved.
All right. So at the end of my turn, I did score no man. I did not get no man's land because I didn't.
You
I
get
got it for a
you
little
get the
bit.
little.
I get the little one. For 2 points, right?
Yes.
And then bring it down. I did get Angron,
You did.
so I think that's 5.
Yes.
All right, and then you're holding 3 still.
Yep, because that's one sticky.
And then we'll be back after your movement phase.
Yep.
All right, guys. So we are back after Eric's movement phase. Eric, what card did you draw?
So I drew Defend Stronghold. I like that one. And Tempting Target. He said my Tempting Target is the center. So we're going to cowabunga this with some Jackals and see how we do.
See how we do. And then moved here.
Yep, so he's going to charge me. So I might as well have the charge.
Mhm.
Even if I die, I'm going to take more with me.
Right.
Over here, they popped out. They're saying hello. And they're going to try and make a charge. My DM Prince is coming out. He's probably not making a charge this turn, but he's holding the objective and being real scary if you come near me. Exalted 8-bound win over there are going to try and charge Mortarion. You know, they have high strength, so maybe I'll take someone. And then I have that squad. I keep forgetting about their battle shock, so I'm going to roll that right now. They succeed it, so they're just staying in combat. I do have some shooting because they have pistols.
All right, so I'm going to spend one, and I'm going to overwatch here. Here. So first the lantern. Nope. And then D6 plus 3. So 5 plus 3. Looking for 6s. You stop the mortal wounds because I'm looking for 6s in the auto. They're lethal. And we got 2. Right, yeah, 2.
AP 2, right?
AP 2.
So 5 ups. Take 1.
Take 1.
Do I take it? I do not.
All right.
All right. I do have some pistols this time. I've got 1 plasma pistol and 3 bolt pistols. I'm not going to overcharge the plasma pistol. So the plasma pistol will go regular. Hitting on 3. Misses.
All right.
3 bolt pistols. 1 hit. Wounding on a 6. Nope. They're bolt pistols, so I've got 2 plasma pistols. So 1 hit. Wounding on 3. Nope. And then 3 bolt pistols. 2 hits. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound. No AP into them. They take 1 wound. And then I have 9 auto pistols, and then the Demon Prince is 1. So 9 pistols from them. So that's going to be...
Into my potswalkers?
Yeah, into some... I'm just going to pop your potswalkers. All right, so hitting on 4s, wounding on 5s. Because they're jackals. They're not very good at shooting. It's all about blood for the blood god, which means combat. Then 5s here. 2 at no AP.
What's the
1
damage? 5 ups. 1 dice.
And then the Demon Prince's gun, 3 shots, hitting on 2s. 2 hits, wounding on 3s, go strength 5. Yeah. So 2 at AP 2, 2 damage piece.
Kills 2.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Charges.
Yep. So that charge right there. Yep. Right here, I need to measure this because it's
cold.
Yep. So I need a 6 still.
All right.
Or I'm within 6, so I actually need a 5. We'll see. I will make it with a 9.
All right.
And them, I'm just gonna roll for distance.
Sure.
I will get a 9.
Okay.
And we will move it and be right back. All right.
All right. We are back after Eric moved all this stuff and piled in here.
Yeah.
Piled in there. And piled in here.
Yep.
So I have no CP, so it's wherever you want to go.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start with them. The Exalted 8-Bound. I'm gonna spend 1 to give +1 to wounds because Mortarian's a character and a monster. I'll do my leader first. He's gonna hit on 3s and wound on 2s. Got a strength 15 with +1 to wound. Yep. And he re-rolls because of re-rolls the wound roll because it's twin linked. So 3 saves.
3 saves.
AP 3.
Damage.
2 piece.
2 each. So 4s. Ooh.
Could kill him.
2 each. You said.
2 each.
Need some 5. I need at least 1 5.
Yeah.
I get 2 5s.
All right.
So he's down to 2.
The other guy hitting on 3s. This I'm using his chain fist as well, and wounding on 2s. So 2 more.
Because of the added 1.
Yes.
Here we go. 4s. Ooh. 2 damage each, right?
Yeah, 2 damage.
I need 5s.
Yes, you do. We'll see. Oh, it's in my zone.
All right.
1 more.
1 more. Come on, baby. Yeah.
Oh. If only you didn't heal him, then he'd be dead.
Exactly. Gives you the K. It's well worth it.
All right. Over here. Actually, I'm going to go to these Berserkers just because I know their profile better. So I'll do the Eviscerator first.
Okay.
One guy's out of wound, so I should not do the Eviscerator first. That would be silly. So the regular chain swords, or Berserker chain blades. 20 attacks. These are going to hit on 3s and wound on 3s, because strength 6.
Okay.
Take out the 1s. And wounding on 3s.
What's the strength?
6. Yeah, it's 5, and I get +1 from the charge. So take out these guys. So you have this many at AP 1.
That many AP 1? We got 6. 7, 8.
Yeah, 8.
Dude, there's a lot of 6s in there, man. I'm not rolling dice. I already rolled 6s.
Hey,
AP.
A 1.
AP 1, so 4s. See, that's why you don't do it, man. So we take 3,
Yep.
kills this one guy,
And another.
kills this guy here.
And then the Eviscerator, 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Miss 2. And these wound on strength 9, so 3 still again. 1 at AP 2 this time.
Nope.
This one's 2 damage.
2 damage. We'll take the last bolt.
Alrighty, so I'm on to my Jackals. So give me one moment. Alright, so Jackals get... I have both the fancy weapons, so I'll start with the Skull Smasher. That's 4 attacks, up to 5. Hitting on 4s, and wounding on 3s with strength 5. Hitting on 4s, miss all at 1, and then wounding on a 5, or 3, but nope, that won't do it. Then I have a Mauler Chainblade, 3 attacks, hitting on 5, sustain hits 1, so I get 2, because I got a 6, and wounding on 3s. So 2 at AP 1, 2 damage piece.
2 damage each. First guy. Ooh, saves it. Second guy. Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so this many attacks from the other guys. They get 3 attacks apiece, but sustain hits 1, hitting on 4s. And they will wound on 4s as well, because they get +1 strength. So hitting on 4s, sustain hits 1. Let me
pretty good.
Pull these guys out. And I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. So I lost 5. And wounding on 4s, because strength 4. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At no AP, so but 1 damage piece.
5 ups. That's pretty good. 2, 3. I lost 5.
All right. And that is all their attacks.
So we'll pull these 2 out of the way.
Yeah.
Pull these. Pull these. Pull these. So
yeah,
make it hard for you to get by me.
Yeah, I can't really pile in too much. So
right, I'll just start there. I'll just go right there. So we got 10 attacks.
All right.
10 attacks, hitting on 4s.
Yep.
I believe.
I thought you said hitting on 5s last time.
I can't remember, dude. That's why I'm looking.
5s.
Yeah. 10 attacks, hitting on 5s.
Yeah.
We got some
lethal.
And
1 hit.
And 1. And then
3. That's that. Not that.
Not that.
I have a 6 up. Nope. And then I got a 5 up. Feel no pain. At least 1.
I bring 1 guy back.
I'll take that one.
All right. So then
I'll fight with my guys into.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. I mean, that was probably the choice, anyways. So
yeah, because it's not gonna.
Yeah, because that's not gonna do a whole lot. So 6 attacks from the Master of Execution, hitting on 2s. They all hit. Wounding on 5. 6s do 3 mortals, so 3 mortals, and that's it.
All right, he's down to 3.
Now the Eviscerator, 3 attacks. Wounding on 5s again. Nothing. And then 8 attacks from the Chain Blades. And then 6s. So 1 at 1 AP.
Good.
All right. And
Morty.
Yeah.
All right, Morty hitting on 2s, 5 attacks. Pretty sure it's been 5 attacks. Certainly hope so. Yeah, it's been. Morty hitting on 2s, 5 attacks.
Yeah. Ooh,
not good.
I might live.
You might live. And reroll these for himself. So we got 3 at -3.
3 at -3. 3 5 ups. I don't save any. They're 4 damage piece. I got a 5 up. Feel no pain.
They are 4 damage each.
First one, I live with. I take 1 wound, so one guy's at 2. Second one, he dies, and the next one, I need at least 2.
Right.
which I don't hit. So they're dead.
All right.
Just hand
Pick them up for you.
Yep.
All right, so let's go over to the Plague Marines. So we have two heavy plague weapons, which are going to be 3 attacks each, hitting on 4s.
Yep.
These are lethal, and that's it.
Okay. AP?
-2.
So 5 ups. None.
2 damage each.
All right. So the first one, he lives. Second one, he dies. Second guy takes a wound.
All right.
I lost the guy. One guy's a wound.
We have 2 bubonic, which are going to be 4 attacks each.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. That's not good. Wounding on, so strength 5, so
3s.
3s. 2
AP.
-2.
So 5 ups. Neither damage.
1 damage.
I take 1.
All right, so let me actually make sure that I
Yep.
do this the right way. And then we have been out here, and then we had 2, and then we had the Tallyman.
Yeah.
Haven't fought with the Tallyman in a long time. So Tallyman has not really anything special. They are lethal.
Okay.
No, they're not.
It's on
3s.
Oh.
And then strength is 4, toughness 3, so 3s again. So 3 at no minus.
3s. Take 2. And
1 damage each.
1 damage. Here's the feel no pains. So one guy takes a wound.
All right.
All right. And I'll put it on this guy right here.
All right. Your that was the end of your turn?
Yeah. So
you scored?
I scored 15. Defend stronghold. You get a turn. That's this. You gotta take this. And I will not score tempting target.
All right.
I think with the way the game is, he's going to come here and kill all these, so I'm going to discard that one for a CP.
Okay.
So I will be at 2 this turn.
All right, and then here's my command point. Nope. Here's a Tallyman.
I still need defense stronghold out.
All right, we'll be back after my movement phase.
All right.
All right, guys, we are back after my deployment zone. We are after my movement. Turn 4 looked grim going into it. Eric rolled blood surges like coming out of his ears and failed them all. So, well, didn't get to 6s.
Yeah.
To bring Angron back.
It's okay.
As of right now, you can still bring it back next turn.
Yes, or if I kill something in this turn, or if I kill that thing in combat,
right?
I can then roll. I can spend 1 CP, roll a blessing of corn roll, and I could bring him back there.
Gotcha. All right. Well, let's see if we can turn this game around before this happens. So I dropped my Podswalkers back a little bit. I did Desperate Breakout, lost 2 of them. Brought the Plague Burst Crawler up, so I've got 4 OC on this. They did fail a Battle Shock test, so they don't count as anything. Moved Morty up. I actually did gift the Decayed him, put him up to 3 wounds, and kept these guys in combat because I just want to shoot into them. Drop these guys back 2 so I can shoot into those guys, and hopefully, which I think Death Guard struggles with, actually comes up big for me in turn 4. So here we go. I'm just going to start with this here, and I'm going to put entropy cannons into his Demon Prince because I can see them.
Yep.
I'm going to put the mortars and the heavy stubbers. Holy cow! I need more coffee. Heavy stubbers into the jackals, and so let's go with the entropy cannons first.
Yeah.
Into the Demon Prince. 1 hits.
Winning on 4.
Not bad. And I did spend cards. I don't know if I told you, defend stronghold, which I will score on my next turn if I can hold this objective, and no prisoners, which is kill units for a max of 5. So that's where we are. I spent a CP to put 1 back, and I also spent that CP for gifts of decay. Let me do this before I do that. Actually, I got to roll on Mortarian. Battle Shock, and he's good.
Yep.
Before I spend any kind of gifts on him, I might gotta make sure
he's not Battle Shock.
He's not Battle Shocked. All right, so mortars.
Yeah.
That's
6,
pretty
you only
good.
get +1 because you did kill a guy, so I am not 10.
Here we go.
Yep.
So it's 6, 9, 10.
Yep.
All right, hitting on 3s. These miss.
Mhm.
This misses.
Yeah.
And then wounding on 2s.
Yeah. And reroll the ones.
Reroll the ones from. So guys, unless I switch Mortarion, he's always gonna be rerolling those ones.
All right.
So we have this many.
All right. I have no save, so I just gotta roll Feel No Pains.
All right, so 7 of them.
Yep. So here's the first 2, 5-ups. Kills 1. Second one. Kills 2. Third one. Kills 3. Fourth one. Kills 4. Fifth one. Kills 6. Sixth one.
5.
Oh,
Kills 5.
that was 5?
Yeah.
Kills another.
Now that's 6. 7. All right. Now I hit you 7 times.
Yeah. So 7 are dead.
All right. So enter. This is the heavy stubbers. And then it's wounding on. So it's their strength. Toughness 2 now? Or are they toughness 3?
Toughness 2.
All right. So 2s. Reroll this one for Morty. So we have 2 more. Or 3 more, I'm sorry. At -1.
1 damage.
1 damage.
One guy lives.
All right.
Or no, I failed 2, so they're dead.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So that was pleasant. So now what I'll do is I'll put everything here into these guys, and the mortars will go into these guys here.
All right.
I know they can blood surge and all that, but I don't really have a choice.
Okay.
But let's do this before I do. Well, as soon as they take a wound, they blood surge.
If I lose a model,
They blood surge.
yes, and that you don't wipe the unit.
All right. Well, let's do this first. Let's do the mortars first.
Okay.
Mortars going into them. Number of shots.
Ooh.
Oh man, mortar's been on fire now. They were whiffing everything earlier. All right, hitting on 3s because they are by Mortarion, ignoring the whatever the penalty, and then wounding on 2s. So we're gonna get 6 at -1, but you do get cover.
So 6 3-ups into them.
Yep.
So I'm gonna take 3, 2 damage
2
piece.
damage each. Yep.
So the first one will kill the wounded guy. Second one will kill another, and last one kills them all. They're dead.
Right. Entropy cannons going into these guys. One's lethal, 1 misses.
Right. So the lethal AP.
AP 2.
5-up.
AP 3, I think.
6-up, but 4 is gonna fail.
All right. These. I have to roll it.
Yeah.
So it's 4.
4. All right. Probably dead. I do lose a guy.
All right.
I'm gonna pull him.
And then we have the stubbers. These both miss. And both those hit.
Right.
-1.
4-ups. Take them both.
2 damage.
2 damage.
1 each.
Kills 1.
All right.
All right.
I think.
They both have to roll for those 2 because they could fight on death.
Okay.
1 fights. So 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. 3 hits.
Okay.
Wounding on 6s. Nothing.
All right. So what I think I might do is actually try to get a long charge off with Mortarion.
Yeah. It'll be.
Although that's probably dumb because if you don't kill him, you more to wound him, and that's a dumb way to lose Mortarion.
Yeah, because I do a fight first, so I would go first.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
So that is gonna be at the end of my shooting. No charges. You fight here.
Yep.
What do you got going on?
I'm gonna give myself +1 to wound, so 6 attacks from the other guy or the Master of Execution. So the 1 misses, wounding on 4s because I gave myself +1 wound. So 3 mortals.
That's
Okay.
Let me just roll my demise.
Yep.
Nothing.
All right.
So he dies.
I'm gonna spend another one to make a blessing of corn roll.
All right. Need 6s. You need 3 6s, right?
I do.
See if it happens.
No,
It does not.
it doesn't. That's okay. It happens. Happens to the best of us. And yeah.
All right. So I got 2 for prisoners, so I'm gonna get 4 on that. I have not defended the stronghold yet.
Yep, I will score my defend the stronghold.
All right, and then we'll both move up a CP.
Yep.
Roll for yours.
I will get another, so I'm up to 2.
All right, and then we'll be back after Eric's movement phase.
Yeah, so I have invest.
All right, guys, we are back after Eric's movement phase. Eric, what cards did you draw first?
So I drew Investigate Signals and Cleanse, but Investigate Signals is kind of awful when you only got 2 units on the board and you really want them to be doing things. So I threw away Investigate Signals. I'm just going to throw away Cleanse at the end to get a CP for Extend Battle Lines, and I now have Cleanse. So I will get Extend Battle Lines because this is sticky because Jackals were on it. And I did drown this one in blood, so I do have one in No Man's Land and my own, so I can leave this one and do stuff.
Yep.
So I moved my Demon Prince up here just to try and get a charge off. And then over there, I moved my Master of Execution and my Berserker. I did remember the role Battle Shock this time. He is not Battle Shocked. They're going to charge Morty. Hopefully get rid of him just through mortal wounds. We'll see how that goes with actually getting my rerolls going into his preferred target for the second time this game.
Right.
And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I do have some shooting. Here. Okay. I'm going to put...
Guys, I don't know if we did this on camera, but he did not get Angron back.
No.
But he did get... What did you get on your board?
I have sustained hits 1.
Okay.
So my 6s explode in combat. But for his shooting, his gun, I don't really want to shoot them, so I'm just going to put some plink shots into the Plagueburst Crawler.
All right.
So 3 shots, hitting on 2s. They all hit, wounding on 6s. Nothing.
All right.
And now we're on the charges.
All right, charges.
My big charge here, I need a 7.
All right, let's do it.
Yep. That will do it with a 7.
All right.
And then over there, I will charge for distance with my Berserkers because they're going to get in with a 9.
And I will Overwatch that.
Yep.
Because the Overwatch now, guys, is after the movement phase. So we'll let Eric move this and be right back. All right, here we go. Overwatch. Lantern first.
Yeah.
Misses. And then the Rotwind
gets 6 shots?
It's D6 plus 3.
Okay. So 8.
8 shots.
Not bad.
6s looking for, well...
Yeah, 6s are lethal.
6s are lethal, so...
1.
Just 1.
AP2, right?
AP2.
Take it. Do I take it?
1 damage. It's only 1 damage.
I do. So
all right.
One guy has a wound. And it's going to go on the Berserker. So I'm going to go over there.
Yeah, I have no 8 CP. So
yeah, so I think I'm not going to get through probably on the save. I'm trying to think. I'm going to do it. I'm going to spend 1 and get +1 the wound.
All right.
In the Mortarion. So for my Berserker Glaive, D6 extra attack.
This is the
D3. Yeah. Because I made a charge.
Yep.
1, so only 7 this time.
Only 7.
Only 7.
You have to do 4 wounds on them, so...
Yeah, they do 3 mortals piece. Exactly. So I'm going to hit on 2s, wound on 4s, because I gave myself +1 to wound. Re-rolling everything because you're a character.
To hit or wound?
Both.
Okay.
And 6s explode. So 3 more.
All right. It's good so far.
Yeah, I like it so far. Wounding on 4s, re-rolling everything. That's a fail.
That's pretty good.
There's that so far, and re-roll these 2. So you have 6 saves at AP2.
Let's do this first. 4 ups. All right, so we're going to take that many.
So
how many?
They're 3 damage apiece because I only rolled a 1, plus that many. So because those are mortals.
Yeah, so these are 12.
Yes.
So I'll roll these for right now. I don't know how many we have.
Just roll them 3 times.
He dies. It just dies right there.
Okay.
Does he blow up? He does blow up.
All right. So D6 to you and your Plagueburst Crawler, right?
Yep, D6.
To me? 4?
That was to me, but...
Oh, that's you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was, he's down to 8.
All right. And then to me?
To you? Oh, I got to roll it?
Yeah.
For each
unit.
All right, here we go. So I'm hoping, what's your executioner?
4, so you 5.
So 5?
But I do have feel no pain, so...
6.
I need to make 2. Oh, this is rough. I hate this.
5 up.
Yeah, 6 ups. I'm dead.
Look at that. Already doing his work.
He took me out with him.
Unbelievable.
I'm okay with that, though. So,
right, so
now him.
yeah, I'm sure
So-
you're going to pick these guys up. So we'll see what happens.
8 attacks, 2s and 2s, 6s explode. Dead wounds because I charged.
Mhm.
So get it back though. And then 2s. So
What's
there's
the damage?
3. So there's 6
We're
mortal
just
wounds.
not- don't even worry about it.
Okay.
I'm not going to try to roll all these.
And then I will consolidate into you.
All right.
Yeah.
Nothing.
All right.
All right. So what's his OC?
I believe it's 3. I'm not beating your Plague Burst Crawler.
Okay. So it is 4.
Yeah.
Mine's 4. Yours is 3.
I believe it's either 3 or 2.
So I am going to get Defense Stronghold for 3.
Mhm.
You are going to get Extend Battle Lines.
Yes, for 5 because I
5.
have my home objective because it's sticky because of the jackals, and that one because I drowned it in blood.
Okay, and I'm only going to be holding 2
Yes.
for 10.
Mhm.
And we'll be back after the score. All right, guys, we're back after my movement phase. So real quick, he did score Defense Stronghold in the turn previous. I scored Defense Stronghold in the last turn. I'm holding 2 objectives. I'm going to move these guys up to get within this here. Actually, didn't do my movement phase. So I'm going to, my cards I got were Assassination and Cleanse.
Mhm.
So these guys are going to cleanse for me, and I'm just going to try to assassinate him and see what happens. So here we're going to there's only model left on the board for you.
Yeah. As of now, maybe who knows?
Entropy cannons. Both hit.
Yep. Winning on 3s because I'm now T9.
Both win.
4 ups. I want to? Yeah. I would like to survive, so I'm going to reroll that one.
Okay.
So I take 1.
D6 plus. I don't think I kill him. Not on
3. Feel no pains. I take 2, so I'm down to 8.
Okay, so that is pretty much all my. Because I can't. Even the stubbers aren't going to do it.
No.
So we could probably just call it there because it doesn't matter even if he gets another turn because he's already won the game, I believe. So let's show the score real quick. All right, guys, you saw the score. The first part of this game was pretty brutal for me. Tried to come back in rounds 3 and 4 and 5, but just didn't have enough. Fell too far behind. And just like we talked about in the Dice Club show, it's once you get on top of me, it was hard to break out of. I was able to fight out of it, but too late. Too late.
That's kind of what world eaters do. They're just, I'm throwing meat in the meat grinder, and hopefully it's enough.
Right,
like I mentioned before, as you see, all my stuff's dead except the Demon Prince, who was just hanging back. All he was really doing was giving me rerolls and stuff like that, and he came in to kind of just stop you from taking this objective with your plague poxwalkers. But
so the other thing I probably could have done, wouldn't have changed anything, and maybe moved over here. I don't know. It's always a what if game because you know it's always like what if this happens? What if this happens? What if that? And you know you can't play the game that way. But yeah, it was a pretty good game.
Yeah,
kinda. It was a good game at the end of the game. It was the beginning of the game was a little tough for me. For you, it was pretty good. For me, it was not that great.
Yeah, I made a lot of charges. I've played games with World Eaters where I don't make any of my turn 1 charges. That was one where I made almost every charge I rolled for. Yeah. So
and the first two rounds of shooting for me were I might not even have had it. I might have just played a totally different game.
Yeah, you killed a couple berserkers and that was it.
That was it. But Eric, thanks for coming on, man.
It's always fun.
As always, guys, God bless and peace out.